All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard Hakeem Jeffries give his first historic speech on Capitol Hill a few days ago, but I want to focus on the latter end of it, where he basically said a bunch of sweet nothings, a bunch of sweet nonsense, really. And I want to show you guys this pastor's response to him because it was epic. It was absolutely epic. But for those who may have not seen this, I have to play this, for you guys who may have not seen it, because it'll make perfect sense once you hear this and once you hear the pastor's response. So we're about to get into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe while we're watching. Now let's roll it.
But I also want to make clear that we will never compromise our principles. House Democrats
Prepare to cringe.
will always put American values over autocracy, benevolence over bigotry, the Constitution over the cult, democracy over demagogues, economic opportunity over extremism, freedom over fascism, governing over gaslighting, hopefulness over hatred, inclusion over isolation, justice over judicial overreach, knowledge over kangaroo courts, liberty over limitation, maturity over Mar-a-Lago, normalcy over negativity, opportunity over obstruction, people over politics, quality of life issues over QAnon, reason over racism, substance over slander, triumph over tyranny, understanding over ugliness, voting rights over voter suppression, working families over the well-connected, xenial over xenophobia, yes we can over you can't do it, and zealous representation over zero-sum confrontation. We will always do the...
Now, everything he just said there sounded really nice, but we know that it's not true. And this is the danger of a smooth talker. Democrats thrive on identity politics. They use controversy, controversial issues, emotions, buzzwords. They use all of these things to get you in your emotions to make you vote for them. That's what they do. That's their model. And President Obama was great at that. I mean, he smooth talked his way right into the White House. But with that out the way, let's get into this epic response from Pastor John Amanchukwu to Rep. Hakeem Jeffries. Let's roll it.
Hello, my name is Pastor John Amanchukwu. And in response to Representative Hakeem Jeffries' speech, I would like to say that we need reason over rhyming. We need men with chest over men with breast. Fathers over reparations. Biblical justice over social justice. Diversity of thought over racialized social constraint. We need an appreciation for the unborn and not a devaluation of life. We need parental rights in education rather than the demotion of parental oversight. We need education and not indoctrination. We need the freedom of school choice and not the shackles of a one-size-fits-all educational model. We need a healthy love for our flag and not a glorifying of domestic terrorists. We need secured borders and not a defenseless nation. We need to send money to U.S. veterans instead of $45 billion to Ukraine. We need a president that reacts and responds instead of one that ducks and hides. We need free markets and not free stuff. We need lower gas prices and less gas lighting. We need to serve God and not be demagogues. We don't need lap dogs or Hunter Biden's laptops. We need Jesus. We need Jesus today, we need Jesus tomorrow, and we need Jesus forever.
Amen. Amen. Yo. Let me read this. A lie doesn't become truth, wrong doesn't become right, and evil doesn't become good just because it's accepted by a majority. Now, didn't I tell you this was epic? Everything he just said we need in this country, I stand by 100%. He's speaking things that are on the minds of many people in this country. Now, Democrats may play pretend that they're the party of diversity and inclusion and they're the tolerant party and accepting. But if you have views like this, man, they will not welcome you. Democrats may believe in diversity, but not diversity of thought. They might believe in inclusion, but you ain't included if you're a conservative. And this is a theme that people have been seeing over and over and over and over again. If what Hakeem Jeffries said was true, we would not be seeing a mass exodus of people from the Democratic Party, like, civilians, people who were Democrats but aren't Democrats. They push people away with their radical policy. And I think this is a great time to use some anecdotal evidence from my own life, because people often ask me, how did I become a conservative? Now, I was not raised in a conservative household where we vote red. It was the opposite. My parents voted blue. So, growing up in Chicago, everyone around you votes blue. Everyone around you says Republicans are racist. Red equals racist and blue equals good growing up where I come from. But I think that they were more conservative in raising me and my brothers than they would have liked to think they were. I was in the house before the street lights came on. Discipline was a big thing. I wouldn't dare talk back to my parents. I knew what right and wrong was, and I learned it from them. So having that strong foundation of what right and wrong is, as I got older and politics became, a little bit important to me, and I had to pick a side, I had to choose where do I want to land on this. I looked at the Democratic Party and I just saw no representation of me, no representation of what I'm about, of my morals, my values, and what I stand for. In fact, they're pushing the exact opposite. So like I said earlier, they're pushing people away from their party. I think they successfully did that to me, and that's how I ended up becoming a conservative. So Hakeem Jeffries, nice try, but we know that was a bunch of cap. All right, so I'm going to end the video there. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on your way out the door. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments down below. Until next time, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.